Welcome to the WRC podcast. I'm your host, Katrina Marie, and you're in the right place. Here at the Well-Rounded Counselor podcast, what you can expect is to learn, shift your thinking, and gain personal and professional growth. And if you have not yet done so, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another podcast episode. The conversation starts now. Hey everybody, welcome to the WRC podcast, where we explore the holistic approach to counseling and discuss how various aspects of our lives can contribute to becoming better counselors. I'm your host, Katrina Marie, and in today's episode, we will be delving into the topic of how working out can enhance your counseling skills. Yes, I said the W word, workout. Now, before you panic and press the stop button, this word workout can come in different forms and fashions. So we'll dive into how this can enhance your counseling skills in just a minute. But before we do so, I just want to remind you, if you haven't heard and you've been living under a rock or you just joined my community, you can now purchase my book, The Well-Rounded Counselor, Considerations for International College Counselors. Now, you do not need to be an international college counselor to buy it. You can be a counselor of any sort. It is just kind of a fun, playful book where again, you create self-awareness, how to improve your skill sets, the areas of growth that you want to have and achieve. All of that can be outlined in the book for you. It kind of goes into my story, why I went into creating this book. And I really wish that I had something like this when I was getting into the field and I was a new counselor. I didn't have that. And this is just my way, a small way that I feel like I can really give back on a much larger scale. Now, if you're looking for a new book on Amazon, definitely purchase it. It is a very affordable price at $2.99 for the ebook, the Kindle version. If you don't have a Kindle, that's fine. You can download it. There's also the paperback version, which is $6.99. Again, these prices are very affordable for a book that's going to help you grow, help you become a better professional and individual. And I mean, you're going to be spending hundreds of dollars sometimes on conferences or expenses that may not always benefit your personal growth. So I'm going to encourage you to take that leap of faith, purchase a book for $2.99, and set yourself up for success. You never know how a book can impact you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 12 months later down the road. So get it today. The details are in the show notes below. All you need to do is just keep listening to my voice right now. You just go into the podcast show notes, show more. The link is there at the top. You're literally now at Amazon and you can put that book in your cart today and have it instantly. So now, I want to talk about the topic of how working out can enhance your counseling skills. So let me get into this idea of what working out could look like for you. Some of you who are listening to this are like, really? This is what we're going to talk about today? Yes. Working out can be going for a walk. Working out can be a HIIT training class. Working out can be yoga. Working out can be stretching, gentle stretching. Working out could be running on the treadmill. Literally, working out could be so many different things. It's not just going to the gym or going to a workout class for 1 hour or 45 minutes. So however you want to define working out, I want to set the tone of this podcast based off of that for you. For me, going to a class or going to the gym or having a PT session, that is my form of workout. Now that you've defined what yours looks like, I invite you into this discussion. And I think it's important as counselors that we understand the importance of self-care and maintaining our own well-being. I do talk about this in other episodes. I do talk about this in my book. I do talk about this with other professionals. I mean, there's so many topics out there, especially with, the International School Counselors Association and other associations about well-being and how we talk about this with our students. But I really believe that developing a well-rounded counselor needs to happen first before you can help any student become well-rounded. I mean, this is what my book premise is about. You developing as a well-rounded counselor first. You taking care of you first. That includes your well-being through physical activity of some sort. So again, one powerful way to achieve this is through regular physical exercise. And today we'll be exploring how incorporating exercise into our routine can positively impact the effectiveness of our counseling skills. So as we all know, this is common knowledge, exercise can offer several benefits to our mental and physical well-being, which can greatly influence our counseling practice. So let's start with the impact on our mental well-being. So when we engage in a physical activity, our brain releases endorphins. We all know this, natural mood boosters that help us maintain a positive mindset. I know if I even just spend 20 minutes doing an activity that's, walking in nature or going and just doing some stretching, it's going to release any pent up emotions that we're holding in our body. And it's going to naturally release anything that we need to let go. And this will help us create a positive mindset. This can also have a significant impact on our energy levels and focus during a counseling session. I know I've talked about in other episodes where we need to be actively listening, present in the moment, engaging with the person. So, if we are taking care of our bodies in a physical, healthy way, our energy levels will increase and we'll be more present and proactive in a counseling session. Regular exercise has also shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. We know these basic things. I mean, we are helping agents, we are in the counseling profession. We say these things to our clients, our students, whoever we're working with. We say these things. But are you doing it yourself? I mean, that could be a very powerful question I'm asking you right now. Do you take your own advice? And if the answer is no, I really want you to think about that. Why are you dishing out advice if you're not doing it yourself? I know that many of the great motivational speakers, influencing inspirational speakers, they're not dishing out information to influence others if they're not doing it themselves. You have to do the hard work on yourself, or the work on yourself. It doesn't even have to be hard. You have to do the work on yourself to understand the benefits. If you're going to just dish out, oh, go for a walk or go to the gym, and you're not doing it yourself, I think that's a bit of a slippery slope. Okay. So I think if you're going to give that advice, you should be doing that thing that you're giving advice on. This is just my personal opinion. You can disagree with me. But in order for you to build connection with people, credibility with people, you need to talk the talk and walk the walk at the same time. So, all right, that's just my 2 cents. Uh, as counselors, it's essential for us to manage our own mental health and to be fully present when we're supporting people, as I mentioned. And exercise plays a significant role in reducing our own stress, improving our mood, and enhancing the well-being of ourselves. And I know that you can do that first thing in the morning or right after work or late in the evening when, maybe you put your kids to bed or when everything else has been done, but somehow prioritize yourself somewhere in the day or a couple times within the week. I'm not saying you need to go hit the gym every single day. I'm not saying you need to go take a 30-minute walk every day, but it can help you. One of the things that I tried this year, and it was really hard, but I had the ability to do it because I don't have, kids to take care of. I don't have a partner to look after. It's just me, myself, and I. So I was able to do something called a 75-day hard challenge. And I think I've talked about this in a different episode as well. But basically for 75 days straight, you need to do two 45-minute workouts. And one of those workouts has to be outside. That's one of the rules. And a workout could be riding the bike. A workout could be going for a walk, could be doing yoga, anything, roller skating, roller blading, whatever it is that your thing is. If you want to go for a kayak or a stand-up paddleboard, that is physical activity outside. So you need to find that definition. And for me, I figured because the weather is beautiful, in January, February, March. That's kind of like the final season of good weather in Dubai before it gets really hot. I was like, okay, perfect. I'm going to go outside for 45 minutes. It's forcing me to connect with nature. It's forcing me to connect with myself, get off the computer, get out of the AC. It had so many benefits to my emotional well-being. I do believe seasonal depression is real if you live in a place where it snows 6, 7 months out of the year or rains a lot or the skies are gray, or even in Dubai, it can be really hot for 6, 7 months. And so you're forced to be inside throughout the day and be in AC. So again, this can be real. And I'm only bringing this up because I look back on those 75 days, and as much as the motivation taught me about discipline and other areas of my life that I needed to work on, it also taught me that being outside really helps me overall. Like it helps me just feel better and feel more relaxed, more at peace. And I really believe that nature is created for us to have a better headspace and to be immersed in that and to earth and ground ourselves. We need to do that on a consistent basis for us to be content with ourselves or regulate our emotions, regulate our well-being. And so I just wanted to bring that up. Now, you don't have to do what I did and do 75-day hard, but you can find something that suits your schedule and suits your needs. So that's kind of just a tangent I wanted to go on. We all know that there are mental benefits to exercise, and it can improve our empathy and emotional resilience, qualities that are crucial. I mean, crucial for our counseling skills. I talked about this before, empathy. I mean, that's like the pillar, one of the pillars of being a good, not good, a great counselor. So it's important to have regular, like scheduled, routine ways to help you have the mental benefits of working out. So by engaging in regular workouts, we can develop a better a better ability to regulate emotions, understand other people's perspectives, and demonstrate empathy towards our clients. This allows us as counselors to build therapeutic relationships and provide more compassionate support. Now, I'm not saying you have to, but I'm encouraging, right? Like anything on my podcast, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you, oh, if you don't do this, this is not going to help you. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it could improve your counseling. It could help you become not only just a healthier feeling, confident person from the inside, but it does help you show up better in the world. It helps you show up better for the people that you're trying to help. So just again, my opinion, you don't have to take it, but this is what I believe. And so another aspect to consider is the cognitive enhancement that exercise provides. As we all know, research will suggest that physical activity can improve our memory, attention span, executive functioning skills. And these cognitive benefits can enhance even our problem solving skills. Because I mean, every day I feel like I'm problem solving every time somebody comes in. I mean, that's essentially what we are. We are emotional problem solvers. We deal with emotions and the logical reasoning side of solving problems. And it also helps us with good decision making skills, I believe. And we need that mental agility as counselors because I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like an octopus. I have like 8 arms and I'm dealing with like multiple things throughout the day, whether it's different people coming in with different situations or my boss telling me I need to handle different things or my personal life telling me I need to deal with different things. And I feel like I need 8 arms and I need that mental agility during the workday or during the work week. And so I feel like one way I'm able to manage that is through physical activity. So we can analyze like more complex situations more effectively if we work out. We can generate more creative solutions for our people that we're working with, and we can provide even more comprehensive guidance to students, clients, whoever we're working with. So, yeah. Lastly, as counselors, I believe we can have we can promote self-care, right? We have the responsibility of promoting self-care and providing healthy behaviors to whoever we're working with. I kind of mentioned this earlier. If we prioritize ourselves and we say, I think you should go and exercise. I know firsthand the benefits of, taking 30 minutes to go walk by the beach. If we say that to our clients, we know personally the firsthand benefits and we can speak accurately to that, right? We are practicing what we preach. And I think this is a very key thing when we talk to people who we're trying to help. And so by prioritizing our own physical activity, our own well-being, we can become role models essentially to inspire our clients or inspire our students to take care of themselves. And engaging in regular exercise can also help us maintain a healthy work-life balance, which is something I talk about in my book, having that healthy work-life balance and preventing burnout essentially, and for us to be more productive, proactive, effective in our counseling roles. So let's not overlook the power of physical activity here. It's part of, becoming a well-rounded counselor. It's part of your journey. It's always been a bit a part of my journey. I know I've always loved dance as a kid. I was a cheerleader. I know that I, like certain different types of physical sports, whether it's hiking or bike riding at the beach or taking a walk. So all of that's always somehow been incorporated into my daily or weekly routine throughout my life. And if this is inspiring you to start a new physical activity, whether it's, like I said, going for a bike ride along the beach or kayaking with your family, these are really, really beautiful ways that you can just help yourself in the long run. And I think that it will overflow into other areas of your life when you're taking care of yourself first. And you can get others involved. You can get a friend involved or your partner or your kids. It's not something you have to do by yourself. It's something that you can collectively do. If you are struggling to find the time, you can make a once a week schedule with everybody to do it. And then you can find time for yourself as well to do it on your own. So by taking care of our bodies, our mind, we are not only improving our own well-being, but we're also enhancing our ability to support and guide others. So I hope this information was helpful for you. This wraps up today's episode on the WRC podcast, and I hope you found our discussion on the benefits of working out for counselors insightful and inspiring. Remember this, people. A healthy counselor is a more effective counselor. So make sure you join me on the next episode where we explore more various aspects of our lives that contribute to our growth as counselors. Until then, take care and stay well-rounded. Did you love the episode? I hope you're feeling inspired and no longer feeling alone out there, and you're ready to evolve and become a better person. Make sure that you share this podcast or take a screenshot and post it on your social media. That's how you help spread this podcast organically, and people can find it much easier when you share, or share it with a loved one. I'm your host, Katrina Marie, and make it your mission to be a blessing in someone else's life today.